What's up, gamers? How you doing? It's John, and in this video I want to take a closer look at a new Switch game, physical release. This is the Elite Edition. This is published by Video Games New York, VGNY, Soft. What makes it Elite is has a 24-page color manual, which is awesome. It also comes with a certificate of authenticity, or they call it certificate of physicality, rather. And this is a really fun shmup. I've got some really retro cool graphics to it, and what's awesome is they do have available like an old school cassette tape for the soundtrack, which has 10 soundtracks. It's like a synth, really cool music. I love the fact that they're doing this. I think this is the first physical cassette they've actually published with the game. Hopefully they're gonna do more, but the fact that it has a cassette tape, which is sweet, that's what I grew up with. Awesome soundtrack, very catchy music. There is a standard edition, which retails for $35 US. This is $40 US with a manual. I'll put a link to their website below. We'll check out some gameplay here in a second. The link is an affiliate link, so it does help the channel if you do end up purchasing something from the site using that link. I do appreciate that, but no obligation, certainly. Without any further ado, let's take a closer look at the game. Let me know what you guys think, and let's go from there. Thanks, guys. Okay, before I show you some gameplay, I do want to show you just a little closer look at the case itself, right? So this is the Elite Edition, and it shows you it's got 12 different levels, 3 difficulty modes, devastating weapon upgrades. It's a very unique shmup, right? It's got very cool graphics. There's some really cool filters, which I'll show you in a second. Multi-stage boss encounters, online leaderboards, nostalgic retro video filters, which I just mentioned. And here is the cassette tape, right, for the audio. For those who are young, to know what a cassette tape is, this is a device you can play music on, right? You plug it in, there's 10 tracks. It's purple, which is awesome. So it's got B-side, A-side, and B-side, okay? Let's take a closer look at the game itself. I'm gonna play on my Switch, which I've got modded to obviously clear, which is sweet. So let's boot it up. I'll turn the volume up. Made in Unity. You can tell the people who made this game, the company behind it, really are a fan of the classic shmups, and you can tell they put a lot of time into it. I'll show you the options. You got the graphics here, where you can do standard, CRT, spectrum. So let's do standard. We'll play. And you automatically move forward, right? So you can kind of you can decide which direction you want to go, and you just hold it down, and it'll fire. So the goal is to get all the enemies off the screen, first goal. Reminds me of like a Zaxxon, and then once you hit the boundary, you go back. That's the upgrade there. Oh, I missed it. Oh, here's the upgrade power. Now the power upgrades only last temporarily, right? They go away. Now my energy's on the bottom. The music, you can tell, is really cool. Those are enemies. Yeah, it's kind of like a top-down Zaxxon. Kind of reminds me of a lot. Oh, there's a power upgrade. Destroy. Oh, there's one. Nice. Keep hitting the enemies here, back and forth. So stages are kind of short, but they're challenging and a lot of fun, right? Let me show you, let's go back. Let me show you the different filters, because the filters are really cool as well on it. Let's see here. Go options, we'll go CRT. You'll see how much different it's gonna look. It's got kind of the warped look to it. It's almost like kind of like grayed out a little bit. Not, you know, like you're playing on old CRT. So the black isn't perfect black. Still looks really incredibly good though. It's very old school. It's one of those games you can like pick up and play, which I really enjoy the fact. I love games like that. It's like not overly complicated. If you're looking for just like a fun game to kind of check out, there's a mystery item. What do I get? Nice. They're points. Let me show you another filter. Yes, points, and there's leaderboard, as I mentioned before, which is awesome. Let's do Spectrum. Oh, that's cool. So it's so rounded, but you can, I don't know if the camera's picking up, but you can see there is a filter. Oh, this is cool. So it's like an old school computer. Wow, that's trippy. My guess is the developers of this grew up in Europe, because it's like the Spectrum kind of graphics, like the old school computer back in Europe, UK. That's cool. And let's try the other one here. See, I think there's two more. Commodore 64. It's curious. That's what I grew up on playing. So yeah, that's awesome. These guys grew up playing on classic computers. Okay. Yeah, the graphics are a little bit different too, like the color. So much going on. I do appreciate that you don't have to tap the buttons though to fire. I like that you can just hold it down and just go, right? You can't really stop. You just go back and forth. Takes a little time getting used to. Let's get those items, special items. Oh, I blew up. Dope. Let's check out the other filter. Game over. It's definitely a challenging game, which you would expect from a game like this. It does have a tutorial. Standard. Okay, I think that was it. So standard, CRT, Spectrums. Okay. I think either Commodore 64 or standard is probably my preferred one for sure. There's the leaderboard, tutorial options, and the other options, music. The volume, sound, you can control the sounds, credits. Probably a pretty small team. 4 or 6 pixels, Huey. It looks like it was Kickstarter, which is cool. Everyone who liked Kickstarter, which is awesome in the community. Well, a lot of Kickstarter support. Good for them. Let me know what you guys think, though. It's called Hyper Sentinel. Definitely worth checking out. Absolutely. And for $40 physical, it's not bad. Honestly, even for the Elite Edition. I'm not quite sure how much the cassette is. You can check out their website, VGNY's website, to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you subscribing as always. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. And of course, game on.